Hi, my name is Amanda Castro. My pronouns are she, her, hers. My ethnic and cultural background is Hispanic. I grew up in the Rio Grande Valley in San Benito, Texas. It's one of the poorest cities in Texas. I currently live in Kyle, Texas. In addition to being a part of the MSW program, I am married for 17 years and I have a 6-year-old son who I help with virtual learning. And I have a 16-year-old daughter who's also doing virtual learning and is part of her high school dance team. And I serve as the dance team Star Strutters Booster Club president. So, yeah, it's a lot of work. On top of that, a month ago, my mom was diagnosed with early dementia and several debilitating illnesses. So she requires 24/7 care, and I take care of her. It's a lot of work, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Um, I became interested years ago in social policy for children and adolescents just through my experiences growing up in the Valley. My father was an abusive alcoholic, and I saw that growing up. And then my mom and him got divorced when I was 15, and she kind of lost herself for a little bit, so I had to grow up and fend for myself. Um, it also happened to a couple of friends and cousins where um, down there it's just really predominant predominant for drug abuse. So just being around that atmosphere and environment just really helped me understand that I needed to help children and adolescents. So when I moved over here, I got heavily involved in my church, and I started as a youth pastor with my husband, and just from there, seeing how a bunch of kids were affected by different experiences helped me grow and notice that I was heading in the right direction with what I wanted to do. Um, Also, I hope this class can teach me about policies and programs that are effective and how to pinpoint change and implement it. As far as my career goes, I have so many. I'm not sure where I'm gonna start, where what I'm gonna start with. So, I want to experience a hospital setting with children and families that are ill or have been diagnosed with disabilities, and just be able to offer them resources and um, direct practice counseling. Um, Another one of my goals is to have a direct practice working with children and families who have been diagnosed with cancer. Um, just because of my experiences uh, with cancer, I feel that there's a need, especially with spouses. Um, and some social justice issues I hope to address as a social worker is access to healthcare. Note I worked with community action in San Marcos, and a bunch of the clients didn't have access to healthcare. So through a means test, I qualified them through an intake process to see what help they could get specifically for breast and cervical cancer. And it was eye opening on how the care was different due to ethnicity and socioeconomic factors. So that really impacted me, and it was a great experience. And I just is something that I want to work on and help in that area. So about me is I have two bachelor's degrees. My first one is in criminal justice, where I was a probation officer for 8 years and a parole officer for 2.5 years. I was diagnosed with breast cancer my 10th year working, and I also had seizures. So at that time, I was told I could no longer carry a weapon. And I didn't feel like that was something safe for me dealing with that population. So I decided to end that career and go back to school. And the social workers that helped me realize that social work was something I wanted to do. So I just graduated with my second bachelor's in May, and now I'm here starting the MSW program. I'm excited, and I just want to wish the best of luck to everyone this semester. Thank you.